Hello, Just Jam here and welcome, or indeed welcome back to my channel. If you've been watching for a little while, you will know that I've got this ongoing series at the moment where I've set a personal challenge to use Undergrowth at least once a month, every month, for the entire year. And I'm doing this in various different ways. I've featured it as part of Black History Month. I've paired it with another palette. I'm just trying to experiment basically and to utilise this palette in as many different ways as I possibly can. Now, the lovely Nikki Lynn has seen that I'm doing this challenge and has said, would you like to do a collab? And I can't remember how we settled on this, but we decided that we were going to do a Mish Mash Monday together. So today we are going to be pairing Undergrowth from Cosmic Brushes with the Margarita palette from Glamlite, and that's what the Glamlite palette looks like inside. In fact, I should probably refresh your memory as to what Undergrowth looks like on the inside in case you're not aware. So that's what Undergrowth looks like inside, and then side by side those are the two palettes. So they are very, very different. Very different. So while I'm excited to join Nikki on this and to do a Mish Mash Monday, I'm also very nervous in case I get a horrific colour combination. So cross your fingers for me. I'm going to generate those numbers now. It's going to be 3 shades from each. Hopefully I get a nice combination, a nice mixture of mattes and shimmers, but that's part of the Mish Mash challenge. Let's see how we go. Let's generate the numbers from Undergrowth first. Now Undergrowth has got 20 shades, so let me get this set up. I'm on random.org. Alright, the first number that's come out from Undergrowth is 8. So I should probably write these down somewhere, shouldn't I, so that I can then go and figure out what they are. Then we've got 20, and then 7, and Glamlite has got, I want to say 15 shades, so let's change that. 5. Oh, that's spicy jalapeno, I can eyeball that, that's a green, yay. 7 again. And the last one is 15. Oh gosh, that's strawberry, that's a red. Let's watch these, let's see what I've got. So number 8 from Undergrowth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is murky. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just had to make sure that I had done that correctly. Can you see that? I don't know how well you can see that bit. Do I turn that off? Just turn it down a bit. Okay, so that's murky. And then the next one was 20, and that's sludge. Oh gosh. This is going to be hella interesting, guys. That's sludge. And then 7, which is next to murky, and that's Undergrowth. So that's the first shimmer. Okay, Undergrowth is nice. See that on its own, that could be a very nice look. But we're going to now throw in Glamlite Margarita shades. So I know that the first one is spicy jalapeno because that's number 5, and that's quite okay. That they could look nice on the lid together, couldn't they? Undergrowth and spicy jalapeno. 7. So that's 5. That's 6, 7. Oh gosh. It's pink lemonade. Add pink lemonade. And then 15, which is strawberry. Oh, that's nice actually. So that's a very interesting mix there. Very interesting. I'm going to start with Sludge from Undergrowth. Mozo over 231. And because I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to have to put a picture of both the palettes in the corner when I'm editing, I'm just going to show you them. So that's Sludge, and that's what we're going to start with. And that's effectively going to be sort of my creasy colour here, like my upper creasy colour, which I think is kind of going to work well, so it should hopefully help with a bit of hiding of discoloration and be a good way for me to use this colour. Okay, yeah, so I'm already feeling much better now. I think that could have been a lot worse there. I think those are some nice shades that have been generated. My battery died and it cut me off, which is rude because not that long ago it was showing 2 bars at me, so it almost went from 2 bars to just flashing at me, so rude. So I don't know when it cut me off, but I was just saying that I'm glad that this is my selection. This is a selection I can work with. And assuming Nikki is happy to partner with me again to do another Mish Mash Monday, I feel comforted. This is a good start. A good start. I'm going to go in with the green that I picked. Was it Murky? And we're going to use that as my outer V type shade. That's Murky right there. Murky is a very appropriate shade, to be fair, because it's kind of a browny green or a greeny brown. I'd say it's more brown and it's got some green in there. So let's put that on the outside and perhaps through the crease a bit more. Part of me wonders if that's deep enough, but I am using some very bright shimmers, so it may well be. I'm also trying to think ahead to ways I can use Undergrowth in the future. So if you have a way that you would like to see me use Undergrowth, definitely let me know in the comments, because I've still got a long way to go. We're only in April, so this is episode 4. Any suggestions welcome. The shimmers. I'm going to put Undergrowth towards the outside, Spicy Jalapeno towards the inside, and I might use Pink Lemonade as an inner corner highlight. Or do I do it the other way around? Maybe. Oh, no. I'm going to melon it. I'm going to use Undergrowth on the outside, Pink Lemonade, Spicy Jalapeno as my inner corner, and then probably run Strawberry underneath. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I don't know. But that's part of the fun. Okay, glitter primer first. Let's get that on both eyelids. I'm nervous here because I don't know if I've picked the right positioning for each of these shimmers, but Undergrowth. Is Undergrowth a shade I could hit pan on? Ooh. That's Undergrowth. It's kind of a beautiful green gold shimmer. It's right next to Murky, so that's Murky. There's Undergrowth, and I think you might be able to see it's got a little well in the middle there of Undergrowth. It's looking relatively sensible at the moment. It's Pink Lemonade time, guys. So for the first time, I'm going into Margarita. Pink Lemonade is this shade right here. Gosh, I don't know how Nikki does this without feeling like the fear till the very end. I'm probably going to feel the fear beyond the end. sheerer than I thought it was going to be. Should I try and get a finger involved? Okay. It's perhaps not as vibrant as I was thinking it was going to be. I might have to get a wet brush involved just to see if that helps. So this is my Refa number 2, and I'm just going to spray this with some Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Actually, do you know what? Maybe the fact it's not as vibrant as I was imagining might make this look more cohesive. I don't know, maybe a bright pink would have looked a bit odd. What do you think? And then I'm just going into Undergrowth just to take that a bit higher because I like to do that. I'm trying to take my shadows a bit higher these days. Give the illusion of a bit more lid space, a bit like that. I'm going to put some concealer on my under eyes and then we'll come back to do my under eye. So my plan for under the eyes is, I wonder if I run murky under with my Refa 13. So this is to get the connection to the top half of my eye. Still nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me is still thinking to myself, is this going to come together? Nikki, do you also experience this anxiety? Please let me know. So I'm hoping that that kind of just ties in top and bottom, and then, having said that, I didn't mean to take that all the way in because I obviously need to use strawberry. So strawberry is this very, very vibrant pink matte in here, sort of reddy pink matte. That's also going to go on my lower lid, but I'll concentrate. The final shade is Spicy Jalapeno. Is this rather bright green shimmer here. Okay, let's wet this. I'm wondering if I should have zoomed you in. I know it's a bit late now, I've almost bloody finished, but yeah, see, that would have been a good distance. I think Spicy Jalapeno kind of works, guys. Okay, I'm going to finish everything off and then I'll be back. I've zoomed you in so you can see the finished look, and again it's odd having one look on both eyes. Normally I have one look on each eye, but there we have it, close up, the finished look. And I'll just close my eyes so that you can see with my eyes closed. Let me know your thoughts. I think it came together, guys. I like this. I do like this. I was nervous, but I'm pleased. Right, I'll show you what else I've got on my face. So my base is actually Armani Luminous Silk. I do have, like, well, I say a full size, it's a mini size version, but I had a random sample. I was doing a bit of clearing up and I thought, well, let me just finish this sample. So Armani Luminous Silk foundation, and I've forgotten how much I really like that. The concealer I've got is Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going through the shade 53H, which isn't too bad, but I think my preferred shade, I want to say, is either 53 or 57N, but this isn't bad. On my eyes, Clinique Easy Liner and Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. It's pretty decent. That's drying out. I'm alternating between this and my Pat McGrath Dark Star because they're both drying out, so I'll probably have to throw them away at the same time. On my lips, this is my I don't want to have to think about what I'm putting on my lips combo, 89 Fine, MAC Persistence, Adept Cosmetics Nude Beige Gloss. I did consider a pink lippy, but I've gone quite pink with the blush. I mean, I could have gone for a nice bright pink lippy, but I knew I did Candy Venom in a recent Undergrowth video, so I didn't want to repeat that. Even though I think it would have worked really well, especially because I do have a little bit of pink in this look. I've got the Trigwell Cosmetics setting powder in the shade 2, which you would think is too light for me, but if I use a concealer that's quite dark under my eyes, I can pull it back with shade 2 and add some brightness back. So that's what I've been doing a lot with shade 2. And then for the blush, I have gone in with Cowlick here. So it's actually toned down. When I first put it on, I was in panic mode because I always forget how pigmented it is. And I go in and I put it on and automatically it's Ronald McDonald has come out. But I think it has toned down, which is good. And I have set that with Pretty Privilege. So that's Trigwell Cosmetics there. Bronzer, Revolution Pro Bronzing Sculpting, what was it? Sculpting bronzer with cocoa extracts, what I've used today. And I thought if I'm using the Glamlite cocktail collection, I'd go for this highlighter. So this is the Mimosa highlighter, and I've gone in very lightly with that. Heavy on the blush, light on the highlighter. That's kind of how I like it. I think that's everything I've got on my face, and then I've set it with some Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, which I really like. And I've actually bought the Trigwell Hollow spray because I'm curious, because I'm getting down there. So I could do with a backup spray of some description, but that's what I've used today. So that's everything that I've got on my face. And as a first go, a first stab at Mish Mash Monday, I'm trying to open these up in a smooth way and it's not working at all. It's not working. As an intro, I was nervous. I was really nervous, but I got some good shades. I really did. The minute I landed on Spicy Jalapeno, honestly, I was so happy because I thought to myself, that's going to tie in really nicely. Like, I think it's going to bring things together. And then the fact that I got Pink Lemonade and Strawberry, which again I think are colours that go quite well. To be fair, I think all of those colours go quite well with green. But then do they go well with all of these shades of green? Because these are very murky, earthy tones in here, and these are not murky, earthy tones at all. They're not. But thank you so much to Nikki Lynn for allowing me to participate in Mish Mash Monday, which is Nikki's baby. If I think Mish Mash Monday, I think Nikki Lynn, and if I think Nikki Lynn, I think Mish Mash Monday. They just, yeah. I've thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope she's happy for me to join her again. Go and check out her channel. She does some really fun content. I love how she sees colour. She's braver than me. She's bolder than me, and I'm pretty bold, I would say. But go and check out her channel. Mish Mash Monday remains my favourite series from her that she does. I just think it's so clever, and I love how she kind of pushes herself and puts together combos that you would just never think to do. Like when she suggested pairing Margarita with Undergrowth, I was like,
really? Okay.
Thoroughly enjoyed that. Go check out Nikki's channel. She's awesome. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I also hope to see you again in a video in the not too distant future. Take care. Bye. Go check out Nikki's challenge. Why do I keep saying challenge? Go check out Nikki's